Hey Canada, elbows up. We're being real dicks down here, and we at the Bodie Show want you to know we love you and we love your country. Hey everybody, this week's going to be a bit of a different show. Both Steph and I have a whole bunch of things going on this spring, and we got behind on our recording schedule. So what we're going to do is release the entirety of the live show, the audio from the live show that we did with Jay in his studio. It was originally a Facebook Live performance focused on video, and we recorded a mini Bodie show as part of that. You've heard some of it on the show, I think, 2 weeks ago, where we included the Boat of the Week portion. And this will repeat that. Apologies if you've already listened to that. But we'll include a bit of the preamble that we had going on at the beginning of the show. We hope to get back on a more regular recording schedule. Thanks for listening as always. Also, really appreciate you bearing with us as we release sometime during the week, not just on Wednesdays like we did for the first full year. I am the editor and producer, and so I'm in the middle of a whole bunch of things in the rest of my life right now, and getting to the editing has been a bit of a challenge. Thanks so much. Take care.
It's time for the Bodie Show. It's time for the Bodie Show. Yo ho ho, it's time for the Bodie Show. It's time for the Bodie Show. Yo ho ho, it's time for the Bodie Show. Yo ho ho, it's time for the Bodie Show. Yo ho ho, yo ho ho ho. It's time for the Bodie Show. It's time for the Bodie Show. Yo ho ho, it's time for the Bodie Show. It's time for the Bodie Show. It's time for the Bodie Show.
And we're on. Welcome, Steph.
Hi, Jeff.
Welcome, everybody, listeners. Yeah, let's go
Do you guys feel more comfortable with headphones?
Yeah.
lovely.
It just
Good for you.
we're podcasters, so
God.
it's all about the audio.
Pros, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so much better.
Okay. Now
Oh, now you're in it.
there is some echo and some reverb.
Yeah, I'll get rid of that.
Oh no, it's a little. It makes me feel like we're down in
Just
the
explore the space, Jeff.
bilge.
Yeah, you're in the bilge of a freighter right now, and now you're not.
It's an oh no, I'm back
Yeah.
in the studio.
It's gone. Yeah.
We're here doing our first ever live streaming show together with Jay, and very grateful that you're sharing your stage, your studio with us. Right, Stephanie?
Yeah.
And I think we have to get used to looking at the camera too, because
Oh.
we can see the listeners.
Hi.
Hi.
You can't leave it to yourselves. How do you guys like me out of frame, just kind of like a peanut gallery?
Yeah. I mean, you're doing a great job.
Toss a few bombs at us. We're gonna get to a couple of our typical episodes, or I'm sorry, our typical segments. We'll do a boat of the week. We have a ringer. We'll do an old boat ad, probably the best one yet in terms of just the confluence of culture, advertising, and boating. But we wanted to start out by asking each other a few questions to kind of benefit y'all who may not have heard the podcast, understand what the heck is going on, why Jay thinks that this is all pure joy, which is really nice to hear, by the way. It is pure joy, because every time we make the show, what do we feel?
Oh, yeah, we feel better.
We do, every time we do it.
Yeah, every time.
Yeah.
And, I mean, just to set the stage, do you want to tell people who we are and why, where we are and why we're here?
Yeah, so my name is Jeff Pennington.
How did you
Stephanie
get
White.
into his studio?
And
What?
you,
Are we going to do the Jason Derulo?
How did these people get into your studio?
and you are
And I was Stephanie Weiss.
you going to sing your name like Jason Derulo?
Not this time.
No?
Maybe some other time, but not this time. I'm working up to that. I got to get the pitch just right.
What did we do earlier today?
We recorded yet another show.
Yeah, well, we recorded this week's official podcast episode.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah. I mean,
And-
we're just all Bodie Show all the time right now.
pretty much.
But it's been a pleasure to be here with Jay in his house,
Yeah.
and we came. And the reason this is all coming together is because he made all the beautiful music for our show, for which we are eternally grateful.
Yeah. So Jay and
I
I.
thought it was because we were good friends.
No, it's all transactional.
Absolutely not.
It's transactional. This started because Steph and I have been friends for almost 20 years, and Jay and I have been friends for through Stephanie because they've been friends for even longer. And how did this start? Like, what do I always say is the reason why this started?
I'm going to let you say that.
Steph,
I think
Steph is one of the top 3 to 5 funniest people in my life. And I would have these conversations with her where she would say just what the stuff she says, like as a matter of course, because it's how her brain works. And I wanted other people to hear it. So I had to go and start a podcast that we've done 60 episodes of. We've recorded the 61st today. It's weekly. And now we'll just have to do it for the rest of our lives.
This is basically us just talking on the way into work in the morning.
Yeah, we talk away on the way to work this morning, and I'd almost get into an accident because you'd crack me up.
Which is usually somewhat about boats.
Yeah, almost. Well, that's where it always ends.
Yeah.
Like, and that's something we've noticed over the years with Jay. We'll be having a conversation, catching up about just about anything, and then where do we end up?
We always end up at boats.
Yeah, but it's also not just about the boats. What we talk about. What else do we talk about?
Oh, I mean, absolutely everything. I mean, that's probably to a fault, one might say.
I have a new tagline that I've been working on. We'll workshop it now. BS and boats.
Oh, very nice. Yeah. And you're right.
Yeah, pure joy or BS and boats.
The boats are the starting point.
Yeah. It's the convener.
It's the launch pad.
The launch pad, right?
Launch pad is a good word
it's how
for it,
we
yeah.
cast off the dock and sail into the unknown.
Yeah.
You should ask me a question. I've asked you a few.
I think we covered it. I think we should cut to the chase here and
It's time for boat of the week.
Is it time for boat?
Is it time for the boat of the week?
It's time for boat of the week.
Oh,
Let's go.
just, I know you guys have been looking for this, because some of our listeners, they like to sing along. What is that lyric? So we've made a little boat of the week lyric video.
Thank God.
You'll have to cue me, Steph, when you want me to play the little video of pictures. Just say, can we see the pictures?
Oh, okay.
I'll ask you how we got to this boat of the week.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Magical.
Those were some sparkles. there was so much joy. Speaking of pure joy, there was pure joy in Jay's plans to create that little gem, that sparkly gem that he created for us this afternoon. So this boat of the week, how did we come to have this boat of the week?
Well, this came about because I was driving here to Vermont from my house at the river, and I came through Rouse's Point, and then there's it's kind of a weird drive. It is a very weird drive, but then all of a sudden you come out and you're just, and it's Rouse's Point.
Then you see Mount Mansfield.
Yeah, and the
Camel's
lake,
Hump.
and then all of a sudden it's just very boaty. It goes from not very boaty to just very boaty. All of a sudden there's just sailboats everywhere.
Yeah.
And
You're in
then
landlocked New England, and
right. And then and I was driving by slowly along the waterfront, and then I saw this enormous houseboat. I'm a big fan of houseboats in general.
oh yes, you are.
So I saw it. I managed to slow down a little more and get a couple of pictures of it, and I brought it to you and submitted it as I guess an Admiral's Choice.
Yeah. Admiral's Choice is how we describe boat of the week submissions, which don't come necessarily from our listeners, but from one of us to
Saw
offer to
this
the other.
boat in person?
I did.
The one that I saw the pictures of earlier? Oh, good Lord.
Yeah.
I know exactly. So
This falls into a new theme we have. It's kind of a winter deal of drive-by boat of the week.
Drive-by boat of the week, yeah, right.
Last episode, we traded drive-by boats that we'd both driven by and needed to talk
Which
about.
is in the winter.
It's friggin' March.
Yeah, you gotta just find boats on the side of the road. Do you have some pictures for us, Jay? You want to cue some photos? Take a look at this.
Yeah,
See what we've got here.
Tell us what.
Oh.
She is beautiful.
What are we looking at here?
Yeah. It's a great question. It's a 36-foot Gibson, as far as I know. And I love it.
Did you catch a year?
No.
I want to be on it.
Yeah.
I want to be on it too. That's exactly how I feel. Look at that. Oh,
And we're so used to having nothing but audio, so you all are getting to enjoy
yeah. Look at
a
the size of the
visual
bed.
for
Look at the size of the bed. Did you see that?
That would sleep. Look at the engines. There's double beds and double engines.
Are we gonna just keep cycling through because we're getting?
No, I think that's it.
So
All
it's
right.
a Gibson what?
It's
36?
like 36-foot houseboat, which is
Yeah.
exactly the length it should be. That's the right length for a houseboat, as we know.
And there was a lot of light.
Yeah. I mean, and there was like a lot of bed situations, right? There's like the little berthy things.
Right.
I loved the interior. Very
wood
wooden.
trim. But all wood. You prefer we discussed this last episode. You prefer all wood, not
do.
wood trim around white paneling or that kind of thing.
Yeah, I loved it. I love the inside.
Right.
I want this boat. I could put everybody I know on it.
You know a lot of
maybe
people.
over the range of a week.
Yeah.
So, guys, the tip jar is open right now, and all proceeds are going to go towards making a valiant attempt
Buy the Gibson.
to put Stephanie in this boat with all of us and all of you.
all of her friends.
Yeah.
Yes, everyone is welcome. on
Near,
that.
far.
Surprise! That's actually
Virtual.
what we're doing here. That's
It's a fun drive for a new place to
Yeah.
live / boat.
yeah. It's beautiful though, isn't it? Isn't it lovely?
I'm gonna call that as a 82.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I could see that.
Yeah. And I saw 2 engines, but only 1 outdrive on the back.
I don't know what to say about that. Does that happen? Is that a thing? Can
This
you
could
have
get
that?
weird right now.
No, I don't know.
Maybe it's just a backup engine. If one blows, it just.
Yeah.
That's
it could be.
that's a great idea.
It
Why
could be.
don't I have a backup engine? It's a really.
I need a backup engine for my life.
I just, you know what
Exactly.
it probably is a Jenny.
It could be a Jenny. Yeah.
A generator.
Yep. Yeah. That's what boys call generators.
Very excited that I
don't
knew
know.
that.
Fire up the Jenny.
Look at you. I also saw one of the things I like about that design of houseboat, it's like a cab forward. The driving position, and this is the same for your houseboat. Steph has a 36-foot River Queen, which is of a piece with that Gibson. I think so.
Of a piece, meaning.
Just like
How do you
genre.
mean, sir?
What?
How do you mean, sir?
Of a piece with that. I think it's of that genre.
Oh.
Right? It's of that, like, that was where the market and the manufacturers were, both with the River Queen and with that.
What's this about being forward?
You're not up on a flybridge. You're not like back at a center console. You're driving from the very front of the cabin.
Seems like a good idea.
And because you're not up that high, you're like, that's the kind of cool thing about houseboats. They're all one level.
Some
right?
of them,
Some of them, yeah.
not
But
all of them.
that's
I'm
the
with
cool
you.
thing about this houseboat. It's all one level. Except, okay?
Yeah.
Just trying to go with
Doing
me.
great. You're
Thanks.
doing great. I'm sorry.
It's also past our bedtime.
We're doing great.
You're doing great.
Where's the coffee? Where's the-
No, we have to wait till tomorrow morning for that.
oh, I was thinking espresso martinis, but
Oh, we could make things.
that's what
Oh,
I want
wow.
to hear. I love Jay in the corner over there too.
Jay in the corner.
You're like, you know what you reminded me of? It's like a little bit like, remember when you used to eat, like your dear dad, who we all love? You reminded me of EJ in the bushes. Remember that? Do you remember that?
Yeah. I'm just gonna.
Just in the bushes.
Or I could be like a version of Triumph the Insult Dog.
Oh. This is not Bodie.
sorry. Back to it.
Yeah.
Anyway, what else do we have to say? I mean, look at the thing. It's perfect in every way.
I don't know.
It's gorgeous. It's gonna drive well. I mean, better
Well,
than mine.
Yours drives pretty well. It's a little bow heavy.
Yeah, and it's like when it's windy, it's not. You're never sure what's gonna happen. Sometimes the
I
gas
think you're gonna be
flows.
dealing-
Sometimes it doesn't.
I
Minor things.
that because it's
It's
windy.
got 2 engines,
No.
Jeff. It can handle.
It's got a backup engine.
I think it's going to be just as it has as much
Difficult windage
windage as yours. You look at that. Look at you with the Bodie word.
every now and then. It happens.
If you're
Swarthy.
if you're new to the Bodie show, Steph is proud of all of the things she doesn't know, and she'll let you know how proud she is.
It's true.
It's true.
But I did know that word.
You did.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you're getting more comfortable in your boat commentary role.
Yes, because I do a podcast every week about boats.
For the rest of your life.
And believe it or not, I am listening to all the things that you explain.
Okay, so
I can't wait to reintroduce this podcast in 20 years and say, ladies and gentlemen, the longest running podcast
Nothing will stop us.
that you may or may not have ever heard of.
we do it every week because it makes us feel better when we do it, and
True.
it's still fun. As soon as it's not fun anymore, we'll stop doing it.
God, yes.
What is that? Nothing. But it's still fun, right?
It is so fun.
Speaking of explaining things,
Yeah.
you mentioned earlier that you had done some more thinking on how to teach somebody to drive a boat, because
yeah.
my daughter Mary Jane, who's one of our younger demographic liaisons, because we're not all that young, and we need to know what's going on with the kids. She came on and she had a question, which was how to teach a loved one, a significant other, how to drive a boat when you are, or one would be the person who has a lifetime of boating experience, got a significant other, they don't, but you want them to share in the joy, the activity of it, and the freedom of it. So you pretty much, I think we both agreed in that, to just pretty much say like, all right, just put them behind the wheel and get out of the way and don't say too much.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you also had some more thoughts.
Yeah, this is something that I like to do, as you know. I enjoy doing it. Reba and I have done a couple of take-back boat sessions. That's been fun. And I was thinking about this, and I think what I said to Mary Jane was my primary goal is trying to get somebody to just start having fun as quickly as possible.
Yes.
Behind the wheel, like just straight
Yes.
to the fun,
Right.
like not really thinking too much about like the GPS or the rules of the road or whatever. Those things are all important, but give it a minute, right? Because you got to
Right.
kind of fall in love with it first.
Yeah.
right?
If you're not enjoying it, then why are you even doing it? It is called recreational boating.
Right.
We're not fishermen,
Right.
freighter workers.
And then I remember that sometimes I'll put somebody in the driver's seat who hasn't boated before in the Thousand Islands or Shoals, so you got to watch out a little bit, right? But basically, I will just use hand motions instead of talking to them about what to do.
Oh, interesting.
Because sometimes it's kind of like, it's just a little jarring when someone's like, go to the left. Go
Give
to
me
the
a-
right.
give me like a
Even
scenario.
if you say it nicely, right? You're like, as you pointed out rightly.
All right, I'm driving.
You put someone in the boat, they're driving along. Invariably, you're going to come upon something that you're going to have to go. Please don't hit Murray Island.
Where's Murray Island?
It'd be great if you went, that way.
But you just said stuff.
Right. So I don't say anything. I stand
I'm driving
next to
along.
you, and then I just go like this.
Oh. And now we're going that way?
Yeah. And then I just go like this.
Interesting.
Just to take some of the barkiness out of the experience.
Well, it's also, what's the outcome you want? To go that way.
Right.
To go that way.
Right, exactly, yeah. And it takes everything down a notch.
It's
you know what
it's
I mean?
pure information.
You just plowed through it. She had a great line. Let's just take some of the barkiness out of the whole thing. You don't want a lot of
What do you think, Jay?
Yeah, I think you don't want a lot of barkiness in your boating. I think that's a good call.
I'm gonna keep it out, right?
It's recreational.
Let
It's
it stay nice and chill.
It's pleasure boating.
Yeah,
We
it's
call
pleasure
it pleasure boating. So why bark?
Just offering that out there. into
Unless
the
that's your
world.
thing.
It's something for everyone.
We've got, we got some feedback from the audience here.
Oh.
We do.
Well, a couple things is when Julie says it's super annoying when someone points. She doesn't want.
That's
the
good
points.
feedback.
Foiled.
It's great feedback. But Julia already knows how to boat. So would it be more annoying if somebody yelled at you to do something or pointed? That's the question.
And there's also how you point. You had a nice sort of gesture,
Yeah, but I think
which is different
into
than which I've
or
done.
what's
I've
happening
actually
with
done.
Julia, which is like, look out for that thing. I bet that's what she's responding to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look out!
Less barking.
It's an option. Just putting it out there. I mean, it's just one of many ways to get the job done.
Right. Well, we are very invested in other people enjoying this activity that we love, which brings people together in places that are often scenic and interesting. You're not looking at a screen. Your kids are going to be entertained just by being there, unless they're hungry or hot, and then it goes sideways. But other than that,
Or if you take more than 2 hours.
yeah.
Jay apparently does with his.
But we like to get people into boating, and there's been over decades a whole advertising industry to also get people into boating. And
What
so
a wonderful world it is.
this world of boaty advertising, especially vintage old boat ads. So we have to ask you, Jay. I think I read a boat ad
Yeah, how'd this segment? This is Jay
Tell us-
actually created this segment.
Yeah. Well, like if you tell us you want a segment and maybe you make some music, intro music for it, doesn't even have to be that good. Like, Jay's is fantastic, but yours could be like just fine. We'll do whatever you want.
Pretty much.
How did this come about, Jay?
You were reading, I can't remember where it came from, but it was the first time you read this old boat ad that was just ridiculous.
Yep.
The copy was absurd. It was like, is this a Saturday Night Live skit? Saturday Night Live does like the fake commercials.
Yeah.
It was absurd and hilarious, and I was crying, laughing while driving on Highway 91 over here, and I was like, oh my God. Oh, give me more of that sweet, sweet copy.
And next thing we knew,
then we made this, and then I just,
Then this showed up in my text.
then I just did this.
The montage is great.
It's so good. Can you see? Oh, you your phone.
So that showed up in my texts, and now it's a regular segment.
I think Matty Mole has it. He's like, it just. Was it like you and your Johnson?
Yes, it was.
Just her, you and your Johnson?
Yeah.
Yes.
Just your girl, you and your. Just
Yeah,
you,
that's
your
a good
girl,
one.
You, your girl, and your Johnson.
Yeah,
That's
a good
an
one.
actual ad.
It's true.
Johnson makes outboard motors, and they had a magazine ad that was just.
Classic.
Your girl, and your Johnson.
You can't take any of this stuff too seriously. No. So boat ads, the best of the boat ads have a wink in them. And this week's boat ad, Jay, for you.
Oh God!
Also,
strapping in here.
Also, I've been instructed. I think the first time I read a boat ad, I read it just sort of straight, as in like not goofy. The next time I might have done a bit too much enunciation, and I got notes from Jay, who's kind of our producer. He's the one that cares enough to give us feedback.
Just the guy in the bushes.
Just the guy in the bushes. He's a producer in the bushes.
Notes from the bushes. Is that your next album?
Really, it's so funny. Like I think I read my dad passed away in December, and I think this is the first song that little jingle's the first piece of music that I wrote after his passing.
Oh yeah.
And
wow.
the tag is. Just give him some of that cold boat ads, which I realize now is directly inspired by my dad's commentary when I used to play down in the pub. Give him some Grateful Dead! Give him some Marshall Tucker! Just give him some of those old boat ads!
So.
There's a little bit of EJ.
So, never a rough puff. Come all the way up to cool. Never a rough puff. Not with the taste of extra coolness in Cools. And now, for more smooth sailing, we're offering you the world's most popular sailboat, the Sea Snark. Ordinarily, you'd pay about $120 for this portable, unsinkable 11-foot sailboat. But you can get it from Cool for only $88 delivered, and one Cool carton and flap. Bank Americard or MasterCharge acceptable. So, get cool and stay cool with the Sea Snark and the only cigarette with the taste of extra coolness, Cool. And this was discovered in, actually I think I found the best pictures of it on the Sailing Anarchy website, where somebody still had a Sea Snark, which was a foam-hulled little sailboat with a triangle sort of sunfish sail, and the Cool cigarette whatever design language logo on the sail, and
it's a really interesting cross-marketing moment, right? Mm-hmm. Cigarettes and sailboats. It's
cigarettes
not for everyone.
No,
I'm awestruck, and I also want to just let everybody know I learned to sail on a snark, on a styrofoam snark.
You did?
Yeah, we had it up until about 1999.
What are the chances that here we would be reading about the boat you learned to sail on?
It was,
and it's called a snark.
Yeah, I loved it.
So the poster on the Sailing Anarchy website said they shipped 18,000 of these Cool Snarks.
Jesus. Yeah. Everybody wanted cigarettes and sailboats. Turns out they
Well, everybody, I think, was already.
Somebody write that down. Cigarettes and sailboats.
Cigarettes and,
That's a song. That's gonna go on the Bodie Show album. Cigarettes and sailboats.
I mean-
oh my.
Shall we discuss the? We should discuss the.
Get to work on that right now.
This might happen This might happen live.
Jesus, that's too good. I don't even know. Holy crap. My mind is pretty much blown at this
I mean,
point.
just wandering around back there.
I'm fine. Don't worry about
the
me.
bushes.
Just gotta figure out what the...
So we're happy to announce as Jay gets into this songwriting mode that today we launched the Bodie Show album Kickstarter, where we hope that our listeners, Jay's fans, our friends, our families, all will join in crowdfunding a 5-song EP of original yacht rock inspired by the Bodie Show. So there'll be a full-length version of the Boat of the Week song at a minimum. And then from there, it's kind of up to you all, right?
Yeah.
Cigarettes and sailboats might be a ringer also. There are rewards at somewhat higher levels where you get to pick a song, and that could just be based on a line from the show. Could be based on, just about anything you want. But I think that the other line, my favorite line that you've ever said on the show, I didn't say it was a good idea. I said I liked it.
Yeah, that's kind of got a place on the record no matter what.
It's got a place on the record no matter what. So the Kickstarter's live, and Cigarettes and Sailboats is going to be on the B side.
Those who love listening to Jay's music on the podcast, well, it's just a way to do more of that.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, we think it's a fun way for us all to enjoy this thing that we do together. So
What you got back there, Jay?
I don't have it yet, but it's
All right, no
it's,
pressure.
it's floating in the ether. I just thought like it's...
I'm trying to figure out where that is. Does it start? Cigarettes and sailboats,
I like it a lot.
cold beers and floaty floats. Cigarettes and sailboats.
it's happening.
Wait. What kind of floats though? What do you think?
Cold beers and boats that float.
No,
Cold beers.
cold beers and
Anchor ropes.
yeah, that's good. Cigarettes and sailboats, cold beers and what is it? What do you guys think about fun? Cold beers and an anchor rope. It's a very
False hopes.
What's that?
Cold beers.
Oh shit. Cigarettes and sailboats, cold beers and false hopes. Oh shit, that's good. We're always recording. That's the thing. This is a live studio. It's
just
happening
step
now.
back into, the bilge of, I don't know, a Canadian steamship
A Laker.
Laker.
Oh,
Here we
that's
are.
Nice, actually.
Yeah.
The green room is actually the bilge of a Laker.
I like
and
it.
we can just kind of do a thing. No, don't
Oh.
go. Yeah.
Oh,
Just kind of. I can see this one
cigarettes.
back here. Just like
Just gonna all together now.
Yo ho ho, that's it for the Bodie Show. Pack your cooler, grab the lights, let's go, go, go. Yo ho 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 ho.
That's it for the Bodie Show,
That's
Stephanie.
it for the Bodie Show.
This has been magical. Thank you so much. This is so cool.
Wasn't that a laugh?
It was great.
All right.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, everybody, for indulging.
let's see. And I think right before, I don't.